Yo, what's going on, everyone? It's your boy DLloyd, and boy, do we need to talk, guys. Typically, especially if you've been subscribed to me for the last couple of years, or even if you just recently subscribed to me, a lot of you guys know I'm generally a very positive person. I don't really slander a lot of stuff. Now, with Madden 20, the gameplay is something that I liked. I did think the gameplay was improved. Franchise mode to me, it wasn't that enjoyable. It's pretty boring in this cycle. A lot of you guys made it more enjoyable, and then we try to get creative at times for the franchise itself. But even then, you guys have seen some of the lengths that we had to go through to make this even somewhat enjoyable. And at this point, even with that franchise mode, it's kind of a drag, right? It's kind of a drag to get up and really try to play franchise mode. It's just not that entertaining. And to me, the whole purpose of franchise mode is to be the general manager, the owner, whatever the perspective that you want is in team build, and cultivate those characters and your story. And at the end of 5 years, 10 years, however long you play, you have literally your own story to tell. There is no immersion in franchise mode. The scouting, I think, is pretty bland. The draft experience, a lot of stuff is pretty bland in Madden 20. I was hoping Madden 21 will address that, and we got information on what they're calling classic Madden franchise or classic franchise today. And this is basically patch notes. There is 8 bullets. I'm not going to go through all of them. I will literally, this is how short it is. Literally put all of the bullets in the description. So if you want to see the new franchise features for Madden 21, just take a look at the description box. It's all there. Literally, it is all there. It's really not much to it. And that's why I'm making this video, man. I think for the first time ever, and I have bought every single Madden since Madden 98. So for the first time ever, I might skip, and I'm really like 90% sure, unless they show me something different, or maybe next gen, the PS5 or the Xbox Series X version is different. But for the franchise mode in current gen, unless they have a stream, something else to show me, but from what I've seen, I think it's a skip, guys. I think it's a skip, and that's gonna have to alter, obviously, what we do here on this channel, because this channel has kind of slowly gravitated more towards Madden, and there's really nothing left to do with it because we don't have any help. Of course, I know EA, they're a corporation, so do not blame the developers. It is not the developers' fault, in my opinions. Of course, as long as gameplay is fine, the gameplay developers did their job. All these features, I believe, are coming from the top down. I think it's the decision makers. We know EA is a public traded company, which means ultimately they have to make money for the investors. That is their whole goal. That's what they are obligated to do. And we know Ultimate Team is that move. We know career mode is something that's also very popular, and they want to get, throw their hats in that ring. Face of the franchise got a ton of updates, which is cool. I'm not going to be covering it. I mean, I dabble in the face of the franchise a little bit. Maybe I don't know, man. Face of the franchise is cool. It's not my main thing. I'm a franchise guy, and franchise got no love. And a lot of people always talk about Madden is the same game year after year with just roster updates. Typically, they add something, something to franchise, but they truly haven't. Like, when one of your 8 bullets is the fact that you guys added a third wild card game, which is the NFL rule. It's not nothing you guys decided to do. You have to do this if you're a simulation game and you have the exclusive license with the NFL. You are literally required to do this. It's a feature, or when the new X factors are in franchise mode, which is a gameplay enhancement, a gameplay improvement. That is a feature for franchise mode. Or we have realistic contract. Like, those are the back of the box features. Well, none of this is gonna be on the back of the box because they're not trying to advertise franchise. And this is why it is frustrating. And typically I do not slander the game, but I can't see myself also adding to the neglect from franchise, right? Me, putting the game out there, me making the game try to seem fun, ultimately is contributing to the problem. So I don't know. I don't know what's next in terms of how we're going to go about this channel moving forward. And like I said, unless they show something crazy, or unless, next gen is crazy, as of right now, I just don't see And I know the easy thing to do is to put out Madden content August 25th. You're gonna get the clicks, you're gonna make the money, all that stuff, man, but it just doesn't seem right. So I'm gonna have to figure something else out. Madden 21, the franchise mode, the classic franchise, whatever they're gonna call it now, is a joke. It's a joke. I mean, it's not a fundamentally flawed mode, but it's like they're putting no detail towards it. I know EA always has these roadmaps. In 5 years, we want to slowly put this, but man, I don't know. I'm truly at a loss for words. If you can't tell by this video, I'm kind of just rambling and ranting, but I want to just put my initial feelings out there. And I know people at EA may not like me putting out this video, whatever, that's cool. But at the end of the day, guys, what we've gotten, none of us could look at each other and be like, man, Madden 21's franchise is gonna be it. No, like this is not the move at all. Like there's really nothing substantial or even minor that really gets me excited. At least it's like, okay, well, they're gonna have more story. Like nothing that they put on there has gotten me excited. I'm like, boy, I cannot wait for that third wild card game. That's or boy, I cannot wait for realistic rookie contracts. Like those are cool. Like those are quality of life things. But that's the features. Like those are the features that we got. I don't know, man. At a loss for words. As of right now, Madden 21, I don't think it's a cop. I truly do not think it's a cop. We're going to have to figure something else out. If you guys have ideas, let me know in the comment section. But let me know. Voice your opinion on franchise mode and the improvements. Like I said, I'm literally going to put all of the bullet points in the description so you guys can check it out there. You don't even have to click to go anywhere else. You guys can check it out there. And let me know what you guys think of franchise mode and the improvements, man. And where do you think EA is going with this? We haven't gotten any info from Ultimate Team, at least that I know. I don't really look for it. I'm sure it's way longer than 8 bullet points. Face of the franchise got some nice upgrades. I don't care. Honestly, I don't care. And that's not trashing anybody that plays those. Obviously, you introduce features. I think you need to support those features. If not, take those features out the game. At this point, you might as well just take franchise out of the game, because if you guys aren't going to focus on it and you're pretty much going to feed us this and expect us to buy it, because our franchise guys are typically, look, we're going to buy the game. It's a slap in the face, man. Ultimately, a slap in the face. But let me know your guys' thoughts and opinions in the comment section below. It's your boy DLloyd. I'm see y'all next time. Peace.